Yes, hello, Cancer. Allison and Angela here from Spirit Maven, and we will be giving you a tag team Oracle card February forecast for money and career and love and relationships. And the decks we'll be using are pictured here. Wisdom of the Oracle and the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed with amazing illustrations by Jenna Della Grottaglia. We have Magical Times Empowerment cards, authored and illustrated by Jody Bergsma, and the Archangel Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine with artwork by Echo Chernak. Okay, and just as a note, we will be reading in the cards in protection and reverse, as these cards are not to be feared. Rather, they just alert us to a particular area of focus for our personal and spiritual growth. All right, so without much more ado then, Cancer, let's see what the cards have in store for you for February. Oops. There we go. Okay, so money and career. Angela, what do we have here?
Gosh, finally. A card that's
Well,
upright.
they don't know that, so that's okay. All good.
It's number 14, Ride the Wave. I don't know. I hope that you actually watch all of these videos. So,
Well, yeah, well, if it's their, sun and moon signs, they indeed may. Okay. But
well,
yes, ride the wave. Look at those dolphins. They're having fun.
yeah. But then also look at the little fairy guy
I know, right?
riding the wave. So when I pulled this card, right, it's funny because I just get messages in my head. And it was like, did somebody say trip? So
Yeah, yeah.
all I have to say is have fun if you want, have fun and bring me back something pretty.
Okay, so basically they have abundance and they're sharing the wealth.
They're taking time for themselves
Yes,
and can
very good.
reconnect, right? Reconnecting with loved ones. And I'm just saying
Mhm.
if you're
Exactly.
taking have fun.
Yeah. Well, they have the info in the bottom box later on. They can find us. So, anyways, but yeah, well, Cancer. Okay. So while Angela's bringing it, oh yeah, you're riding the wave, taking everything good. Well, 1 + 4 = 5, and we have 5 orphaned, and she's in reverse. But that's nothing to be really downer about. It's really sort of balancing this out for you, Cancer. It's just saying, well, in order to be riding the wave and having that fun of, going out, having a vacay, enjoying your career, and thus getting abundance from this, really you need to take a look at any unhealthy relationships that you might be having in the workplace or alliances. Are there some individuals or companies that you've aligned with that actually aren't in alignment with your core values and belief? So, like with what your mission is, like what your contribution is to the world, what your branding is. So this is really actually another invitation for you to really um, look at yourself and see that you can't be everything to everybody, but you can be everything to yourself, who you are. And when you are true to you and have those supportive relationships around you, you will attract abundance tenfold. And it seems that looking at the cards, you got this sort of balance right now. You're sort of there, but don't allow yourself to slip by keeping with these unsupportive relationships, because you can go and have this abundance. So just release those relationships, regardless of how much investment you've had with them. If they're not supporting you, they're never going to support you. And this is an invitation to allow that them to let go so that you can welcome in, hey, those dolphins and that fairy and all that magic and those supportive relationships to help further your prosperity. Yeah, so Angela, I don't know, anything more to add on that? I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, orphan. Yeah, well, orphan is a sad card, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's exactly.
It's okay. Hold yourself in that sacred space.
Exactly. And it's just being clear on who you are, your authentic self. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just reevaluate, right? And then
Exactly.
so yes. Moving on to love
Yes.
and
Love and
relationships.
relationships. Ooh. Okay.
So I
I love
pulled
it.
number 36. Trust your angels. And okay, so let me just read the bottom part because I think it's important, especially for this.
Yeah.
For you Cancerians, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan.
Yeah.
So, the thing here is that you cannot control everything. you know,
Yeah.
Spirit has its own agenda. And you just need to trust that because they want the best for you and they want you to be happy.
Exactly. And the happiness factor really plays into the sacred space card as well. And I just was noticing too, we have this beautiful dragonfly in the middle who has her wings expanded just like the angel in the Trust Your Angels. Like, I mean, how cool is that? And, even sort of like the haloing over. And, Cancer, I realize you really play with your emotions and you're emotional and you're really attuned, even psychically, really, even if you don't believe you're not are, but you are. Yeah, those intuitions and looking for those signs. And dragonfly is a sign you have messaging from spirit. So this here, the card is saying to take the time for the dreamer in you, find the power in stillness. And like the still water, Cancer, right? In your sacred space is a peace you seek. So truly this is again inviting you to go within and have a relationship with yourself, and as Angela's saying, the relationship with spirit. So finding sort of that divinity within you, or that connection to um your inner self. We use spirit, but that can be the energy of all, quantum Fred, whatever. This connection of energy that brings us all together. So it helps guide us and co-create. And really this is saying when you find that peace within yourself of um and also find that gratitude within yourself of who you are, you're going to be attracting those relationships outside of yourself. You're going to be attracting that love that you might be desiring. And as you become more in tuned and attuned to this, spirit's leaving signs for you. So, you can, start noticing those signs and, oh, well, isn't that interesting? This person whom I was sort of interested in, say, if you're looking for a new love relationship, just happens to be at the coffee shop at the same time I am. Isn't that interesting? Or is reading this, same newspaper I like to read, for those who are still reading, newspapers, or not just on their phones and watching the streams, just looking for these little coincidences, right? And saying, well, are they coincidences or are they little breadcrumbs a spirit is leaving for me as little guide stones? And and as you start going and noticing, sorry, you're noticing these little signs, spirit will put more in, again, the famous Joseph Campbell quote, take one step towards God and he takes 10 steps towards you. And that really is the case. As you start noticing, more opens up because the energy of all is saying, hey, Cancer is noticing. Let's provide some more. Let's keep them riding the wave, right? Of abundance and of good relationships and supportive relationships. So I don't know. Angela, I have more to add to that.
Yeah, no, not really. I'm just looking at that sacred space card, and it's just
Yes,
so cool.
it's
Because
beautiful.
the white, the lotus, even just the lotus
Yes,
itself is about
I
change. It's
know.
about that transformation. And then coming out of it is that dragonfly.
I
And
know.
so, and they can like change directions, and which is really cool to watch. Um and it is again like that, holding yourself in that space, that sacred space, and just allow yourself enough to have that good cry, or you know
Yeah,
watch but don't stay there.
yeah, yeah,
Just notice that, know that there's something better out there.
exactly. Yeah, go
So
watch a good Hallmark movie, right? And it is February or whatever was it, Love Very or something. I'm not too sure, but watch it because yeah, they go through challenges and stuff, but it always works out at the end, and that's the
hmm.
thing. Yeah, I think most of those Hallmarks did. Anyways, but just bringing all that in, and yeah, as you say, yeah, have that little cry, but allow yourself to rise up because as it says, trust that heaven has a perfect plan for you. Trust that spirit has your back, right? Spirit is not going to keep from you what you are here to receive. How beautiful is that? Oh, yeah. So, anyways, we hope that you have enjoyed this reading and found it insightful. And as for a richer experience, listen to the February forecast for both your sun and moon signs. It's really does bring everything together and adds a bit of more clarity to your life situations. And so, if you have enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you wish a reading from Spirit Maven, please look at the information in the info box below. So, thank you for watching. And remember, you are magical. So, go spread your magic. Da, da, da.